Hey guys, hope you're having a wonderful week. It's so beautiful this week, so I hope that you're all able to get outside some and enjoy this weather. Happy Father's Day to all of you who are fathers. We will be excited to celebrate with you on Sunday. This week, we have Silas coming in to do worship with us, so that will kind of kick us off this week. This is new for the fourth graders. They won't have experienced this before, obviously. So Silas comes in once a month and does worship with us. And then, and then we just kind of push everything off a little bit. We will have our, there's a bug. We will have our icebreaker activity, and then Suzanne, our fifth grade girls leader, is going to be teaching the lesson this week. So thanks, Suzanne, for doing that. And then we will split into our small group time. This is a continuation of Battle Squids, and this week it's using words wisely. And the key verse is Proverbs 15:1, which is a gentle answer turns anger away, but mean words stir up anger. I feel like this is such a good lesson for especially some of these girls, but just for all these kids. So the activities that you have to choose from this week, one is called Tower of Kindness, and you are going to have Oreos, mainly chocolate Oreos with one vanilla Oreo. And you put all the Oreos into a lunch bag, and the kids blindly have to pull an Oreo out, and they're supposed to see how tall they can make a tower of Oreos. But so they start stacking the chocolate Oreos. As soon as a kid pulls out the white Oreo, they have to use it to knock down all the other chocolate Oreos. And then you can do it again a couple times if you want to see if, how tall they can get it before they choose the white Oreo out of the bag. And then there's a discussion along with that about how is this like our words, and what it is like as many words as we use to build people up, one mean word can knock them right back down. I've always heard too, like you need, seven words of affirmation to negate one harmful word. So anyways, that same kind of idea. So there are some discussion questions that you can do with them, and then talking about how Jesus was able to use kind words even when people were nailing him to the cross. He was able to use kind words. So how can we use our kind words? Then the Bible memorization activity, like I said, it's around Proverbs 15:1, and you're supposed to say it together a few times, and then have the kids think of an imaginary object and pretend to be tossing it to each other. And when they toss it to somebody, that person is the one that has to recite the verse. So, one of the examples is they could pretend that it's a refrigerator, and so they'd have to act like they're throwing a refrigerator. They could pretend it's a feather, and they would have to act like they're throwing and catching a feather. So just kind of a fun little way to have everybody take a turn reciting the memory verse. And then there is also a question after that about who in your life do you have hard time giving gentle answers to, and why is that hard? And then finally there's the prayer huddle, and the prayer huddle this week is just having the kids think about who in their life they have a hard time, like this last question, using gentle words with, and praying that they would be able to do that this week, and sharing that with one another, and then huddling together on the floor to pray together. So yeah, those are the 3 activities that you have to choose from. I would assume that with Silas doing worship that we might have maybe 5 less minutes to do small group, but you never know. It just kind of depends on how everything runs for the morning. So let me know if you need anything, have any questions, and I will see you Sunday morning.